Girl, you know I'm for you. I'm on PlayStation. Girl, let me console you. Yeah, I know it's hard to talk sometimes when you want to. And you know around me, girl, I told you. Yeah, I know that why you lie to me, why I gotta show you. Yeah. Keep accusing me, and I gotta get a lawyer. Yeah. Right, love, they so spoiled. Yeah. I got diamonds on my neck, used to play with aluminum foil. Yeah. She just wanna show a little song, send my formula. Yeah. I just all you kids, I'm not normal. Yeah. Say she wanna shoot another flick, it's a yeah. You know I got all the cheese like the short up. Yeah. I be in all the speeds, got that turbo. Yeah. Say she wanna pull up on me, keep my alert on. Yeah. Say she been real lonely, she needs some twerk on. Yeah. Say she been bored with everything, needs some work on. Yeah. She got a degree, I love her. Said she won't pull up, get set.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports.
Here we go.
This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. The Cleveland Cavaliers come into this one following a loss to the Celtics. And so it's Towns with it, who brings it up for Cleveland. And when Towns is on the floor, the attitude of this team, Clark, completely changes. They play with so much more confidence.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more, Kevin. He's a floor raiser. In other words, he makes everybody else play a little better and lifts up their confidence. And he does it while also putting up monster numbers of his own. Good, intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. To the inside. Here's Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Sabonis making sure to pass it where his teammates are open. And that's just being a good passer there.
Thompson outside. Left side, Towns. Inside. Mobley misses.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And Sexton slams it in.
And using the quickness to his advantage there. Sexton getting some momentum behind him so he can put that one down.
Towns, the screen. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
First team foul.
And there's the foul. It's on Towns.
Karl-Anthony Towns.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And stolen by Thibault.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Now the Pacers with it. Pass to Sexton. And here's Brogdon from the arc. A second chance effort. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's his second personal foul.
Brogdon has really good strength, and despite being bumped by the defense, still maintains his balance and plays right through it.
Well, it's one of the things most fans don't notice, but Malcolm Brogdon, Greg, is one of the best free throw shooters ever.
How about had a year where he shot 93% from the line to lead the NBA, and for his career, just about a 90% shooter. That's a huge advantage for a point guard like Brogdon, a guy who handles the ball late in close games.
14 foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Sabonis. Stolen by Harden.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kickout.
To the middle. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Well, it's really good to see your big man imposing his will physically. Right there, Towns with a statement finish.
Back to Sexton. Brogdon outside. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Brogdon's got 6 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. I asked Coach what advice he gave to his team on how to slow down James Harden tonight. Coach said, I told them not to reach. The moment you reach on James is either going around you or he's going to the free throw line. He's the best in the game at that. That is certainly true, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And here is Brogdon after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Towns wide open. Another three for Cleveland. And so it's Indiana with it. Here's Sexton. And the rejection by Harden.
Look at Harden getting after it defensively with a little edge. A rude rejection like that will get him all kinds of fired up.
To the paint. And Mobley throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Towns at the elbow. Sabonis with the steal. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. A shot's good from Brissett.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And here's Harden. Thompson outside. Takes a three. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Come on and get loud for your Powerhouse Dance Team. Fans, your.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Cavaliers so far in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys. An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Sexton for three. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Sexton's got 5 points so far.
And a memory I have of Colin Sexton at Alabama. How about he scored 40 points in a game where the Tide only had 3 players on the court down the stretch. The young fellow was undaunted.
Indiana leading. Pass to Brissett. Now here is Kirilenko. Down low. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bogdanovich.
Substitution for the Pacers. T.J. McConnell.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Turner, guarded by O'Neal. Good on the bucket.
Turner.
And in that game with only 3 players, Sexton almost led them to a comeback, Greg. In fact, they actually cut a 14-point lead down to 3.
And that tells you about Sexton's mindset. He was not prepared to let them lose, even under the toughest scenario you can imagine.
Sexton on the wing. Shot's good by Turner. He's got 6.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Pass to Curry. Now Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Sexton on the wing. Out to Kirilenko. 6 to shoot. Greg, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. To the inside. Back to Garland. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Garland's got it all tied up now for the Cavs. Outside Kirilenko. Pass to McConnell. Here's Brissett. He's got 8. Over in the corner, Turner.
Remaining in the first half.
Fires the 3. A shot's good from Brissett. Brissett's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come. Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Pass to Kirilenko. Here's Brissett. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Pacers?
3 shots.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've also gotten into a nice rhythm from the three-point line early on tonight. That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you. Inside, Itadze.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Thompson for the triple. Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
I got to tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
Thibault can't get it to go. McConnell scanning the floor. And stolen by Thibault. There's the lob to Towns.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, your Cavaliers 37, the Pacers 38.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Harden right side. Here he goes. Sexton grabs the board. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 1. Screen by Sabonis. Pass to Duarte. Clock at 6. Now here's Turner. For the 3. Mobley with the rebound. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
There's the screen. It's Harden with the drive. And the jam by Harden.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Pass to Duarte. Here's Sabonis. Out to Turner. Back to Sabonis. And there's the call on Evan Mobley.
That's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Outside for Sexton. Back to Turner. Shoots over Towns.
Really a complete defender. I mean, Towns able to do it in the paint and on the perimeter. It really was a bitter end to the 2018 playoffs for Miles Turner. Fouled out in a first-round Game 7 loss against LeBron and the Cavs. Unhappy with how things ended, Turner turned to a new passion.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Pass to Turner. To the paint. Sabonis, high post. Here's Duarte, guarded by O'Neal. Indiana moving the ball around. Sabonis with the ball. They grab their own miss. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, I love the aggressive nature with which Sabonis offensive rebounds. He hustles, he's got great energy, but he's also pretty skilled. And you saw all of that right there.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of this quarter. And that one falls for Allen.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
And Allen drops them both. For Turner, Clark, that passion you were just talking about turned out to be a healthy one. Yoga.
Kevin, how about this? Can you imagine going into a yoga class and seeing a 6'11" NBA player striking poses? But becoming a yogi has worked out for him. It's paid dividends. Since that 2018 offseason, Turner's really raised the level of his game.
And it's blocked by Karolinko. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Marjanovic. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Precision passer Curry also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
To the middle. Back to LeVert.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Bitadze. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The wide open look here for Garland. The shot, no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. It's LeVert on the wing. Here's Bitadze. Driving to the basket. Yep, it counts. McConnell's got his first bucket of the night.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Pass to Marjanovic. Outside for Curry. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. Moves back up. Duarte's shot good. Duarte's got the game tied up here for the Pacers.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. 55 seconds left here in the third quarter. Inside, Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
How about that? Throwing it down. Allen oozes energy and teammates feed off of it.
Here's Kirilenko. Banked in off the glass.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Now, here's Garland. He has 6. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
McConnell with it. Pass to Duarte. And the foul on Harden.
James Harden.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
16 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Duarte. Good. Nice job down low. Duarte's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. We've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Indiana out in front. Up
It's the fourth quarter.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Now Brogdon. And there's the call on Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson.
That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Cavaliers on D. Trailing by 2. Left side, Turner. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Towns.
Personal foul.
And Kevin, when we talk about new age bigs in the NBA, one of the first I think of is Miles Turner. Here's a guy who has led the league in blocks, but can also stretch the floor.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's Towns, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Personal foul.
In 2018-19, not only did Turner lead the NBA in swats, he also shot almost 40%, Greg, on his threes.
And you go back just like 10 years ago, you'd never think we'd see players with the skill set of Turner. But this is how the game has evolved. And guys like Turner are just so valuable for teams to have. And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Bangs home the trifecta. Turner's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Here's Towns, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his
good job to take it right at the
second team.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Over in the corner, Turner. And Indiana, another 3.
Well, in the way the game is played in this day and age, it really is beneficial to have a big man who can stroke it from deep. And Turner is definitely of that ilk.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
Here's Turner. It's rebounded by Cleveland. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And Mobley throws it down.
A team-first player. When Thompson notices one of his guys is uncovered, he is willing to get it to him.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Harden scanning the floor. And Mobley throws it down.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammates shots. Does a really good job setting up a shooter.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Thompson with it. Sabonis defending. Pass to Thibault. Shot clock at 6. To take the lead. Here's Towns. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Towns has got 19 points.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
Harden, no good. Indiana trailing here. And they get it. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Indiana?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Cleveland moving the ball around. A nice shot by Mobley.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Turner with the screen. And stolen by Thibault. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Pass to Towns. Harden outside. Goes up on the high post. And that one swishes right in. Harden's got it all tied up now for the Kings. To the wing right side. Stolen by Harden. Both teams deciding to change it up. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Bitadze. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, LeVert. Here's Duarte. It's LeVert on the wing. Here's Duarte, guarded by Harden. Just 4 to shoot. And they go to the intentional foul. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 14-6 run. And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Harden's level of creativity offensively is really special. His handles, his ability to get out and get buckets is really second to none.
To the inside. It's deflected. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his fourth personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. The second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started.
Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got the beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, is deadly. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Full up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got the beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, is deadly. What the they started? This ain't your average artist. Yeah, I grew up on Heartless, but I never been half-hearted. It don't depend who's asking, suck what, it couldn't be me you're speaking to. These man didn't believe in you, now they wanna chill with you. This comes to me naturally. This ain't no gimmick or act to me. Me, that's like then walk off casually. Try know that I'm active. Try me cause I'm match fit. TB still gang haters see me and get on some family. The fact is, I've never fallen off. I paid the cost to be the boss. I took the loss, I made it back. Now I just and make it stack. It is what it is. Now you can't play with the facts. I know what it is now. I can't forget what it is. I was one of those kids in the flats. It's just the life that we live. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Eastern Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Cleveland Cavaliers intent on protecting home court. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year. Last season they had the upper hand in the series, going 3-1 against these guys.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him. And Kevin, when we talk about new age bigs in the NBA, one of the first I think of is Miles Turner. Here's a guy who has led the league in blocks, but can also stretch the floor.
Here's Sabonis, and the Pacers tack on two more.
Sabonis, really good basketball instincts, especially in the paint area. Knows exactly how to operate.
Thompson looking for an opening. Pass to Towns. Dribble on the wing. And stolen by Sexton. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
To the inside. Here's Turner. Here's Brissett. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He pointed to Klay Thompson as one of the game's great streak shooters. Coach said Klay can bury you with a couple of quick runs. We have to counter that with streaks of our own. Sounds like there could be some fireworks here tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Now here's Harden. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
Brogdon extremely confident because he knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
Here is Harden. Pass to Thibault. Out to the right wing. Here's the three. Harden's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brogdon left side. Over to the left wing. Here's Brissett. Here's Sabonis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sabonis has got his second basket of the game.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
.153 left here in the opening quarter. To the middle. And there's the foul. It's on Brissett. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Cavaliers.
Marjanovic down low. They get it back. And Curry has it in the corner. Connects from three-point range.
He's gaining more and more confidence over time from deep. Seth Curry proving he's got touch from out there.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And a memory I have of Colin Sexton in Alabama. How about he scored 40 points in a game where the Tide only had 3 players on the court down the stretch. Young fella was undaunted.
Indiana leading by 7. McConnell with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. Right side Turner. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Left side Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Allen. To the paint. Screen by Allen. And that one's good. Marjanovic.
The precision passer Curry also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Inside. Over in the corner. Kirilenko. Pass to Sexton. Into the lane. Now here's Turner. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
And here is O'Neal. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And here's McConnell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's sent back by Allen.
It's really hard to shoot over Allen. which is probably why you shouldn't try to do it.
His first personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Team foul.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
And, guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
And the basket by Kirilenko.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. All free throws good from Garland.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far.
Come on and get loud for your powerhouse dance team. All right, look who's
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passes. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Sexton's shot is good. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season. I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest. And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
The wide open look here for Garland. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
There's the screen. Down low. It's stolen by Marjanovic. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Marjanovic. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
You know, and he's not a pass-first point guard, but Sexton's putting the work in, trying to raise the bar as a distributor.
Your powerhouse dance team.
The Pacers making a switch here.
The powerhouse dance team. Make some noise.
Here's Harden with the drive. And it's Harden shooting it down.
With the assist.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
From downtown, another 3 for Cleveland.
You know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Here's Duarte. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin. And he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids. Certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Towns. Now here's Harden. 10 points for him. Back to Towns. That's tipped. Here's Duarte from deep. And the rejection by Towns.
2 minutes.
They get a hand on it. And stolen by Thibault. And the call will be against Caris LeVert. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Now, here is Harden. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his first.
Harden's level of creativity offensively is really special. His handles, his ability to get out and get buckets is really second to none.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Andre Kirilenko.
And the basket by Kirilenko.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's Thibault. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Towns throws it down.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
Here's Kirilenko. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
From deep, Harden. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's LeVert missing. Cavaliers leading. Pass to Thibault for the 3. A rebound by Bitadze.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Back to LeVert. And stolen by Thibault. This one for 3. Thompson left side. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
38. The Pacers, 32.
And so it's Cleveland, with their lead standing at 6 points. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Now off the inbound. Harden with the bucket, getting it done inside. Harden's got the first basket of the second half here for the Cavs. And when Towns is on the floor, the attitude of this team, Clark, completely changes. They play with so much more confidence.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more, Kevin. He's a floor raiser. In other words, he makes everybody else play a little better and lifts up their confidence. And he does it while also putting up monster numbers of his own.
Back to Harden. Shoots. Sabonis grabs the board. Pacers trail by 6 to the inside. Brissett. Count that one.
The assist.
Brissett's got 5 now.
Boy, Brogdon has such outstanding vision as a playmaker. Easily spots the wide open man there.
Pass to Mobley. Over Sabonis. Second shot opportunity. Out to Thompson. There's the lob to the hoop. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Klay Thompson.
That's tipped. And so here's Cleveland. Clock at 2. Harden outside. They get the rebound. And Towns gets it to go.
One of the many skills that Towns brings every night is his offensive rebound.
Pacers trail by 6. Here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Here's Brissett. He's got 5. From outside, off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Mobley. Back to Towns. The second effort. A nice shot by Mobley. Mobley's got the lead up to 8 now for Cleveland.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
The deep 3 from Thompson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. It's Brogdon on the wing. Indiana again missing. Cleveland leading by 8. Lets it go from deep. On the wing, Thompson.
2 minutes.
Here's Mobley. That shot no good. Nice D from Sabonis. Got a piece of it. And he gets it back. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your powerhouse dance team.
Pacers substitution.
Jackson down low. Outside Kirilenko. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Curry. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Pacers ball.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. McConnell with it. Garland picks him up. Kirilenko into the lane. Missed inside.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
There's O'Neal with the 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Duarte. Out to the right wing. Pass to McConnell. To the paint. Just 4 to shoot. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
You know, guys, with good size and length for his position, LeVert can convert tough baskets.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
Now here's LeVert. And the 3 off target. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Great positioning on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Here's Duarte. Stolen by Jackson. Inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Cleveland ball.
The Cavaliers leading by 7.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And it's Allen with the jam.
Well, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
To the middle. Stolen by O'Neal. You can't get that one.
That's the end.
And so it's Cleveland. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close.
Coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your powerhouse dance team.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us.
Make some noise.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 9 points. Good. Nice job down low. McConnell's got his first points of the night. And here are the Cavaliers. Pass to O'Neal. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. McConnell scanning the floor. Scores after the quick crossover.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Now here's Marjanovic. Guarded by Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. Going inside. Pass to LeVert. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kirilenko. Dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Isaiah Jackson.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Indiana making some changes. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was talking about with his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thanks, David. Pass to Sexton. No one near Turner as he lets it go.
Miles Turner.
The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Well, in the way the game is played in this day and age, it really is beneficial to have a big man who can stroke it from deep, and Turner is definitely of that ilk.
Inside. Pass to Towns. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
It's going to go on Sabonis.
Sabonis.
And, you know, we all know how talented Towns is. Now it's time for him to up the ante and do big things in the playoffs.
It's Brogdon on the wing. Here's Turner. Shoots over Mobley. Cavaliers with the rebound. Harden with it. Pass to Thompson. Back to Harden. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Towns, no luck. Thompson outside. Right side Towns. Back to Thompson. Harden surveying the D. Towns. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Towns has got 9 points here in the second half. To the inside. Sabonis with the bucket.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Towns, the screen. And Harden wide open. He shoots. That three off the mark. Pacers trailed by 5. Back to Sexton. Pass to Sabonis. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Everything I've seen from Sabonis has been really impressive. I love the way he's getting it done now.
Here's Harden. Here's Towns. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Brogdon trying to get open. And again, it's Domantas Sabonis. 14 points for Sabonis.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Over in the corner, Turner. Brogdon looking it over. Here's Brissett. And they're unable to get the time basket there. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
O'Shea Brissett.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. In both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Pass to Brissett. It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
Malcolm Brogdon doing a nice job serving his guys. Passes like this help make his team better.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Back to Brogdon. It's tipped. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one.
I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat, my odyssey, hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me, I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that shit that they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swim like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on. My mistake, bro, never by mistake. This more like for my mama's sake. This something you could not relate. This feel like flex out the gate. Pray it's the same as the father say. Know that the aim all kinda straight. Eyes on the game while you contemplate, Don't cooperate with the opposition. My position on the rise till I get in the top position. All eyes on the in my composition, What a competition. I've been searching lately, I ain't found them. A lounging, probably a housing. I had to take a step back from around you. I had to boss my life up and astound you. I need a queen of good and crown it. I need my whole hood to see this. The trees and the sun beaming, nice breeze. I clean the whip and hit the strip. You seem to miss the scheme with this. And leave a miss and leave a list. We don't seem to. I read he don't seem legit. He don't seem to fit. A tell I can see the fin. Beware knowing he pretend. Aware that be sneaking in. Prepare for who was peeking in during boss talking. Now they see the win. The season in for reaching in the peak is something unseen. I can the pen for ink and see these rappers shrink whenever they mention me. Leave it in the piece. Be still, I need a refill of decent. Cheek girl, a master, we feel your actions don't match your active people. Back and start the rapper, be still, the rap shit just happened. Craft the deep will, your faction so whack. I'm rationally skilled and most won't call that, but we will. I'm master free will and 83 wheels and pass it. Been crashing, be still and patch your street still can't match your G will go into we. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat, my odyssey, heads in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me, I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that and they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swing like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on.
Don't mind me, don't mind me. I say don't mind me, don't mind me. Yeah. Don't mind me, I'm doing okay. Got some more money, showing my own bank. See all this fashion, you know I got tape. See that you mad from the look in your face. You know me, they know I don't play. Look up to me like I'm a saint. I'm a superhero without a cape. Tryna make it and just go out of state. In the studio, just cooking up, eating. My word is a fire hazard. Be talking, this is monster ugly, cause they need some dance. Cause you only goods in my household. Gotta treat these women with man. Tired of full house, draw me in the house. Tryna help her like Danny Chan. Ain't worry about them no more. Ain't worry about me no more. Why they playing these streets some more? I'ma worry about how I grow. Can't shit with me if we not same boat. My friends and they on my phone. You don't know who to trust no more. Can I trust anyone at all? Run up these digits, I gotta. I'm on a mission, I got a vision. Keep myself distant, stay on my business. I'm living, I'm sipping. I'm different, move different, yeah, I don't know, let them present for Christmas. I want it all in my holiday wish. What I got on limited edition. Got so much dread, like I went fishing. Entertain my woman now, I just keep my woman in good condition. Multiplying money, don't do the vision. Can I live without this? Why I'm addicted. Suing time when I'm talking that business. All the stories I be hearing be fiction. Don't mind me, why you so focused on me? Worry about your bread, cause I'm getting to this green. Be thinking they top of these, they really don't know. Just know what I'm about it, know I hope. My bank account hefty, pockets is hefty. I'm in good shape, you looking bad shape. Better get your straight. Don't mind me, I'm doing okay. Got some more money, showing my own bank. See all this fashion, you know I got tape. See that you met from the look in ya. Know me, they know I don't play. Look up to me like I'm a saint. I'm a superhero without a cape. Tryna make it and just go out of state. Don't mind me, I'm doing okay. Got some more money, showing my own bank. See all this fashion, you know I got tape. See that you met from the look in ya. Know me, they know I don't play. Look up to me like I'm a saint. I'm a superhero without a cape. Tryna make it and just go out of state. Don't mind me, don't mind me. I said don't mind me, don't mind me. No, no, don't mind me, don't mind me.
There goes your son. You wanted him, you got him.
Why you trying